Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. In the previous video, I showed somebody how to do this, and I stated in that video there's some letters that just won't work, that are going to be interfered with the name in the center, and G and green would be one of them. But how I did this was just take the G and I contoured it. Well, let's just start over. Let's just take that and contour it, and then move that down. Go ahead and, well, there's two ways you could do this. Let's do this. Let's take the Smart Fill tool and fill in. Let's see what our nudge distance is. That thing is 12 inches tall, so let's make the nudge factor 13. Let's take the Smart Fill tool and fill in all the letters and then nudge them down. Have it on black. I'm going to show you another way to do something with gray. And then just get all the parts of the letter that are outside the G, and even get this little bitty part right here and nudge them all down. And I can see we still need the R and a little bit of the R on this side. And you could play with your size of everything. Anyway, so I've got all that down. Now I'm going to take, basically I move the green out of the way, take my Smart Fill tool and just fill in this black line and then nudge it down, and you get that effect. Or if you were going to do this on wood, and this would really help, I would do this. I'd make that all that black, take away the outline, so it would just be your normal text. I would Smart Fill this in black, all the other parts, and this would, to me, would make it really stand out. Now what I'm going to do, let me just get this out of the way. I'm going to nudge everything down. And I'm going to nudge all my black parts down. Now, I would take this and group it together. Control G. Then what I do, I'm going to get rid of this now. So I've got this all grouped together. And it looks pretty good, but to add a little bit of bling to this and make it really stand out. And then that way you could actually make that contour a little smaller. Take the Smart Fill tool and set it on a lighter gray and fill in all the parts of the letter. I think I already had that one. Let's just see what it looks like when we nudge it all back. Yeah, we got everything. So now I would group this together, Control G. And I do this all the time, so I know it works. Then nudge this up to your original drawing. That's quite large, so let's make it, you can make it any size you want. And this is how I would engrave this on a piece, well, let's just say it's a piece of wood in your laser bed. And let's, tell you what, let's put this to the, let's put this in the center of the page, and let's put this in the center of the page. And then let's select it all and put that to your top left corner of your laser bed. Now the distance here is pretty big. So this is your, and this isn't my laser bed, it's somebody else's. But take the gray. Sometimes it's hard to grab the gray so what you can do, go to object. One, you could lock it, but two, you could order and put it to the back of the page. Now it'll just grab the gray. Nudge that out of the way. Run this at whatever normally you run at 100 power at 70, 60, 50 speed. Get it really deep if you want. You could actually take the board out and sand this off, because this is going to have some residue. Then nudge that out of the way, put the board back and nudge that back in. It's going to be the exact same spot. And you could run this at like, 100 power at 100 speed and even use like 300 dots per inch. And what's so neat about it, you can watch it happen, and if you're not happy about it, you can rerun it again and get a little bit darker. And this is the way it's going to look. It's going to look like the gray. Now, there are people that go, well, you could change colors and color map it. But this way you could run it the first time at 100 speed, at 300 dots per inch. If you don't like it, you could up it to 400 dots per inch, 600 dots per inch, whatever you do, and get that effect on just this gray part. The black's already done. You can't do anything about it. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.